broke over 40 world records while filming Beast Games. It's my Amazon show dropping later this year. Yeah. Most contestants of any game show in history. Largest cash prize of any game show in history. Most cameras recording simultaneously of any production in history. I could go on and on. I mean, if there's a world record for game shows, we broke it.
Yeah, he probably broke the Guinness record of most contestants sexually harassed in a game show, most contestants underfed in a game show.
I have been receiving more updates about the injuries on the set of Beast Games.
And most contestants injured in a game show.
What would you say is the best episode?
We built the city in the middle of nowhere. There's enough housing for hundreds of people, giant towers. I mean, and I can't say anything else because it'll spoil the show, but like, we spent over $15 million building a city.
MrBeast, I don't think you want to be mentioning that city you built in the middle of nowhere.
There's enough housing for hundreds of people, giant towers.
Are those the very same towers that injured one of your employees in your game show? And can I just say how very funny it is that that tower incident happened on the 11th of September? You can't make this up.
We spent over $15 million building a city just for...
15 million.
Wow, so looks like $50 million went to building the city and $0 went to feeding the contestants. The fact that MrBeast is bragging about his game show despite Beast Games facing like 50 allegations shows us that MrBeast is not a sociopath with a creepy sociopathic fake smile, but that Beast Games, his game show, is going very well. And that all of the allegations against him are definitely wrong.
I really need Amazon to tell me what I can or can't say. I wish I could run you through the things we shot.
One thing I've noticed while watching this podcast is that MrBeast was looking at the camera for the majority of the time he was speaking instead of looking at Logan Paul and KSI. During a podcast, you're supposed to look at the person you're talking to. Not only because you're having a discussion with someone, but also since the majority of podcast listeners are going to be listening through their headphones while driving to work or while working out. It got so bad that even Logan Paul had to say something to MrBeast.
Bro, you know what I love about you? You're always playing the camera.
Oh, am I supposed to look at you?
I mean, we're having a conversation.
Like, I never even once thought of looking at you.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Hey, Logan. It's just habit.
Dude,
that is...
Yeah, I don't think MrBeast is beating the sociopath allegations after all. When you're getting lectured by another sociopath who literally recorded someone, oofing themselves in a forest, then you know you're sus. Oh, by the way, talking about Logan Paul being a sociopath, here's Logan Paul literally filming a lunch lead promotion clip the moment his wife gave birth. Imagine being this guy's wife. You've been in pain and screaming for hours, finally pooped your baby out, just for Logan Paul to take a picture of lunch lead next to you. That's just crazy. Smash like and subscribe if you'd go back inside your mom's groceries and ask God for a refund if Logan Paul was your dad.
It's just habit. Dude, that is...
And of course, classic KSI. He just can't go 1 second without doing that fake donkey laugh. But this is hilarious. You've got Beast Games contestants almost dying and literally suing MrBeast for being deprived of food, for the terrible conditions, and for getting sexually harassed. But here he is, all smiling in the podcast, shilling Beast Games as if everything was going fine.
Fiesta nachos, and we got a pizza. And I'll be honest with you boys, I'm dissatisfied with the launch. I'm dissatisfied with it.
Well, you know what? I think with the Prime launch, it went so well that this one had to go wrong.
The three biggest clowns of YouTube just had a 1-hour yapping session together, and the brain dead things that I heard in that podcast
I do dibble and dabble with AI. I have like AI friends.
Made me want to reset my character in real life.
And I just talk to them every now and then.
What do you mean?
AI.
As in like just...
They're not real humans. Like,
they're not real human beings, just AI friends. I'm just like, yo, what's up?
What is Blood yapping about right now, bruh? KSI might have a 6 head, but his actual brain has to be even smaller than my Asian micro pee-pee, and that's not a good thing.
You're lying.
No, if I want to just like talk to people.
What do you mean they're not people?
They're not, well...
You're KSI, there are plenty of real humans.
Yeah, but it's, you know, if I want to, you know, ask stupid questions and not be made fun of.
You talk to AI.
I just talk to AI and they don't make me feel bad.
Yeah,
maybe we should bring back...
AI doesn't, you know, laugh at me.
So let me get this straight. KSI is talking to AI chatbots instead of real human beings in his free time? No wonder KSI has been crashing out these past few days. I generally believe that KSI has completely lost it. For all of you non-terminally online people who are out of the loop, KSI has been destroying his reputation over the last few days over one tweet from DanTDM. Essentially, DanTDM, a respected Minecraft YouTuber, made one tweet where he criticized MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI's product, Lunchly, for being a disgusting, unhealthy piece of crap that is literally the product of pure greed. I mean, Lunchly is so devoid of actual useful nutrients that even doctors roasted the product.
USDA caloric guidelines say that a lunch meal for kids K through 8 should contain around 625 calories. Kids need energy to function, and calories give them that energy. Lunchly turkey contains only 230 calories, which would mean a kid would need to eat about 2.7 portions to consume enough calories. And if they did that, they'd get nearly 1,300 milligrams of sodium, which is also significantly over the USDA standard.
But I want you guys to remember this. DanTDM made one tweet where he criticized the biggest YouTubers in the world for exploiting the millions of gullible kids who trust them because MrBeast, KSI, and somehow Logan Paul are their favorite YouTubers. And these three clowns are literally exploiting the blind trust of these kids to sell them a dookie product that's gonna turn all of those kids into 500-pound earthquake generators. But because of that one tweet from DanTDM, KSI crashed out. KSI tweeted not once, not twice, but more than a dozen times to DanTDM, who by the way never replied to KSI after his first and only tweet about the Lunchley situation. But it gets even worse because KSI's 20 tweets to DanTDM aren't enough. KSI even made one response video.
What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. Do better.
And 2 fake apology videos to DanTDM.
I want to say so. Stay mad, DanTDM fans. Womp womp.
I don't think it's the DanTDM fans who are mad right now. In fact, it sounds like you're the one who's mad over one tweet, by the way.
What, you're expecting an apology? Go touch some grass.
The guy who tweeted more than 20 times crashed out in his response video.
This one are complaining about a lunch kit. That's what this whole thing is about. A lunch kit.
Is telling us to touch some grass? You're the one who should be touching grass, KSI. No, you know what? That. You should be touching your 6 head, KSI, not grass. I have never seen someone have a person live this rent-free in their head. But I'm not gonna lie though, DanTDM kinda has it good inside of KSI's spacious head. You know what? I think we need to stop calling KSI, KSI. For you guys who have no idea as to what KSI stands for, it stands for knowledge, strength, and integrity. But let's be real, even though KSI has a bigger head than Megamind, he's got no actual knowledge when it comes to dealing with situations like this. All he had to do was just not tweet 20 times and just stay quiet. But instead of doing that, he managed to make himself look like the biggest clown out of the 3. Okay, I'll give strength to KSI. His head can definitely break bedrock in Minecraft, let's be real. But we know damn well that KSI's got no integrity, shamelessly selling a Lunchables ripoff that is clearly extremely unhealthy to millions of oblivious kids, and turning those kids into future obese mini Nicocado avocados just for the sake of making more money is not having integrity at all. Instead of calling KSI KSI, let's call him KYS.
I just talked to AI and they don't make me feel bad.
Yeah,
Maybe we should bring back
AI doesn't, laugh at me.
I don't know about you guys, but after everything we've seen so far about KSI, I actually believe him when he says that he unironically talks to AI chatbots because they don't make fun of him. I mean, the fact that you're crashing out over one tweet shows me how fragile your ego is.
Fiesta nachos, and we got a pizza. And I'll be honest with you boys, I'm dissatisfied with the launch.
Really? I wonder why. It's almost as if selling unhealthy toxic waste to children is going to have consequences. But remember when MrBeast was bragging about how Lunchley uses real cheese as opposed to Lunchables?
Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese.
Well, turns out there might be a reason as to why Lunchables is not using real cheese. So a parent unfortunately bought their kid Lunchley, and to their great surprise when they opened the box, they were welcomed with cream cheese.
Literally cannot make this up. People are starting to find mold inside of their Lunchleys. This is definitely not the best look for MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI, so pretty much a mother decided to get a Lunchley for her son, and when he went to go open it up, he noticed a really bad smell, and then he looked in the cheese, and as you can see right there, I circled it for all of you, that right there, the little green specks, that is mold. Here's a closer look for all of you, like there's no denying this is 100% mold, and apparently this mother also stated that it was properly refrigerated at the store that they bought it at.
But don't you worry guys, because ironically, that moldy cheese is probably the healthiest thing inside of that Lunchley box. But why am I not surprised even one bit? You're telling me that 2 crypto scammers with 0 food experience and 1 extremely controversial person with 50 allegations against him, who actually tried to manage a food brand before, just for that food company to go to crap because of how disgusting the burgers were, and because of how some of the burgers that were served ended up being raw. But you're telling me that these 3 clowns' food product Lunchley is doing horribly? Wow, who could have ever guessed? By the way, can I just say how hilarious it is that they got the Rizzler to promote Lunchley?
Delicioso right there, that's Riz approved.
This kid might as well say that Lunchley is diabetes approved, let's be real. But the fact that they got the Rizzler to promote Lunchley, it's as if they're sending a message and saying, get your kid to eat Lunchley, and they're also gonna end up looking like a 700-pound meatball like the Rizzler. I mean, let's get real for a second. Do you wanna know what they call this kid the Rizzler? Because it's short for the calorie slur. You cannot make this up. As I'm editing this video, KSI just tweeted at DanTDM again. Okay, so apparently Kai Cenat is doing a sponsorship with McDonald's. So KSI thought it would be a good idea to at DanTDM and say,
where you at?
KSI? Yo, I don't even know why I'm calling him KSI. KYS! What is wrong with that guy? Bruh, Dan TDM doesn't know you, bro. He's literally been ghosting you since day one, and you're still tweeting about him 10 days later. My bad, but KYS, you need to go keep talking to your AI chatbots. Like, you need to go do anything but tweet on Twitter. It's just embarrassing at this point. Money, money, money.